Recording. Great. Okay. So what we're going to do today is a little bit of kind of a little bit of twisting class, but we're going to do the same as last week, which is a Hatha Raya class. So it's the same, more or less the same sequence. The only difference is that you kind of modify the order, and we're going to put a little bit more kind of focus on some kind of twisting poses. And because there's some modifications that we're going to have to do, so I'm going to show you 3 different modifications you could do for your twist. Right? Right. Things first. So we're going to find our sitting position, get our hips really rounded. You can go for a very easy sitting position at the beginning. Just make sure you see which foot is in front, just to notice what is kind of the normal kind of movement of your body, and we try to balance later. So notice now whether your left foot or right foot is in front, and then at the end of the class, try to remember that and try to modify it. And it's a way of bringing balance into the whole practice. So for now, just strongly ground your 2 sit bones into the mat. Close your eyes and bring your hands into your knees. Hands can be facing down for now. And just scan your body all the way from your toes to your head. Start scanning any kind of difficulties, issues in your body. For example, my left hip today feels a bit funny. So notice anything that your body is telling you in this morning or in this afternoon, in the other side of the world. And make sure you honor that talk from your body, that you pay attention to what your body is saying. Start making your inhales and exhales a little bit deeper and longer. And on the next inhale, start rotating, making circles with your shoulders to the back, and circles to the front. And circles to the back, and circles to the front. Once again, circles to the back, and circles to the front. So today we're going to do a breathing exercise from the Kundalini practice, which we did for the kids last week, and it's real fun. So for this one, it's also a great kind of exercise for your arms. So we're going to bring our hands into our shoulders, and we're going to try to keep them as tall or in the same line as your shoulders. Yeah? And at the beginning, it's going to be very easy, and it's going to get a bit tiring as we go. So we're going to start just moving on the inhale to the right, on the exhale to the left, and you just continue. Right, left, left. Inhale, exhale. And try to do it with the pace of your breath. So if you're breathing really fast, you do it very fast. But you're breathing really slow, you start slow. And this is the kind of twist that you can do in any circumstance. So Kundalini has a lot of practices that are good for any time and any way in which your body is feeling. We're going to stay another 30 seconds here. Maybe your arms are going to start burning. Gaby, hands, elbows up, Gaby. Come on. Venga. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms. Bring the hands up. Inhale. Look up in between your hands. Get really long. On the exhale, right hand into the left knee. We're going to twist opposite side. Gaby. Mirror. Again, bit of a twist that is safe anytime. Try to twist from your hips, in this case. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, rotate to the other side. In this case, left hand to the right knee. Twist, twist, twist. Trying to get all the muscles and the kind of the smooth pieces in your spine to move and to lubricate. Inhale, hands up. Try to get really, really, really long. On the exhale, start moving forward, 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 forward. Walk your hands as far away as you can. Try to get as long as you can here. Look forward and then try to go right away into hands and knees from here. Check in. Nice. All right. So from your hands and knees, we're going to start first going into our knees as we went last time. So we're going to start with toe pose once again. So if toe pose is really, really, really horrible for you, like it is for Gaby, you're going to use a block or a book or something under. Right. So place something in between your legs, hug the block with your knees. You can go higher, Gaby. Better? And then make sure your toes are under, are tucked under. Okay? And this is going to be very pleasant for about 10 seconds, but it's going to quickly go up. So bring your hands up. We're going to wake up again. This is another Kundalini exercise. We're going to start moving or opening our hands and closing our hands. Open and close, 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 open and close. We're going to stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the side and just keep going. If your toes start to bother you too much and you need to go down, then you untuck the toes. Go as far as your body tells you to go. Open and close, open and close, open and close. Hands forward, open and close, 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 open and close. You can go, Gaby. 10 seconds more up. We're going to make another round. Your forearms are going to start to scream. Yeah? Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you step your feet to the back. Tap the front of the feet to tap. And let's use this kind of warming up into our hands and into our wrists to start bringing movement there. So we're going to start making just circles around your hands. Circles. You can make them really, really, really wide and long, or you can make them small. And continue doing this for another 5, for another 4, for another 3, 2, 1, change sides, move to the other side again, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Now, if you can, rotate your hands so the fingers look to the side of the mat. And start moving side to side. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. You can start bringing your hands closer and closer. So if you feel the exercise is really doing nothing for your hands, you can bring the hands closer, which is going to accentuate the movement that you bring into your wrist. So it's going to look like chicken feet. Down. Slowly, if you can, now rotate your hand so your fingers are facing towards your knees. Then move forward, 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 forward. As forward as you can so your shoulders are in front of your wrist. And then move back. If you want to tuck your toes or tuck the toes and just lift the wrist up. You're going to feel a bit of a sensation into the front of your forearms. Just breathe into the sensation, go as deep as you can and need. Move forward again and rotate your hands really slowly. Now imagine you're kind of a cat. You're going to lift one hand and press the other one down. Lift and close, lift and close, lift and close. Lift and close, lift and close, lift and close. Just placing some weight into one hand and then placing weight on the other. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With the toe stop, we're going to move into our first downward facing dog. So bring your knees slightly up. We're going to start in pieces. So just bring the knees slightly higher from the mat. Engage your core here. Really engage the core. Knees up. You're going to start feeling this into the legs and into the core. Keep using the core, keep using the core. Push the mat away and move back into downward facing dog. This is possibly your first downward facing dog of the day. So start bending your knees. Bringing the opposite knee down into the mat and change. 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 Bringing length into the back of the legs. Change. 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 Now bring both heels up, really up. Try to bring the heels as high as you can so you're really into your tippy toes. At the same time, your knees are slightly moving towards your chest. Push the mat away with your hands and then bring the heels as close to the mat as you can. We're going to do it one more time. So bring the heels up, really up, really up. Knees towards your chest. And now move back. Try to bring the heel down into the ground. Now we're going to try to rotate your arms inward. Outward. So we're going to try to bring the elbows down under and towards the mat. We're going to go for turbo dog. So try to bring your elbow down into the mat or as close to the mat as possible. And just kind of hover slightly a little bit on top of the mat. Press the mat away and then extend the legs, extend the arms, and start really slowly walking towards the front of your mat. Release the hands down, bring the hands against opposite elbows. Feel the extension into the back of the legs. Try to go a little bit deeper, monkeys. Nice. Beautiful, everyone. Nice. Feel the extension, monkeys. Keeping the arms as they are on the opposite elbow, we're going to bend the knees and slowly start to move up, 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 up. Open the shoulders, open the arms. Try to bring your chest forward and your arms back. Release the arms and change opposite hand, opposite elbow. So one in front, change where your arms were before. Try to notice how they were. So the one that was in front goes to the back, and the one that was in the back goes to the front. Again, open the shoulders, chest forward, chin slightly in. Now extend the arms up, look in between your hands, try to get as long as you can. Right hand is going to get your left wrist, get long first, and then move towards the right side. Move up, get really long again, look in between your hands. Left hand is going to get your right wrist. First get long, then move to the side. Inhale up, try to get really tall. And exhale, release your hands in front of your heart. We're going to take a time here just to again notice any difference in your body, anything that your body may be telling you and that your body needs. Release your hands on either side. In the next inhale, bring hands up. Make a small back bend. So move your hips forward. Your pelvic bone goes under, tailbone's moving forward again. Exhale, hands in front of your heart and move all the way down really slowly. Uttanasana. Gaby is going to be using a block so you can extend the hands. What up? Move a little bit to the back, monkeys. Please, can you go a little bit to the back? Nice. Not so much, Gaby. Come on. All right, from here, from Uttanasana, start to feel your hip bones moving up into the ceiling. So you're going to bring your belly button towards your legs. And from that sensation of the belly button moving into the legs, try to imagine the back of the legs really moving up into the ceiling. And at the same time, try to feel the inside of the legs, your quadriceps moving up, your thighs moving up. So notice the elongation, the sensation on the back of the legs. Inhale, look up. On the exhale, you're going to bring your right feet to the back. Come here, Moquito. Come here. Bring the knee down. Hands are going to stay down into the floor. Look forward, bring your chest forward. On the exhale, extend the leg, move both legs to the back, find plank. Look here, monkeys. There was a little bit to the back. Find plank. Really find the engagement in all your body by bringing your heels really up. Bring the knees down, the chest and the chin in between your hands. Untug the toes. Press your feet into the mat and from here, push forward. Your hips are going into the mat. Your chest is moving towards the front. Push the mat away, move to the back, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Really slowly, the first part. Inhale, right leg goes up. Knee is going to come into the chest, as close in between your hands, and you're going to bring your feet as close in between your hands as you can. Nice. Knee back, knee down. Look forward. Again, your chest moves forward. Try to bring the sensation into your psoas, the front of your thigh. As you extend the back leg, you're going to move forward and bring both feet together to the front of the mat. Uttanasana. Bend the knees. Inhale, hands forward and up. Try to make a small back bend here. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, hands up. Same thing on the left side. Thank you, Gaby. Hands in front of your heart and release all the way down. Inhale, look forward. This time your left foot is going to go to the back. Left knee down. Inhale, look to the front, bring your chest forward. Exhale, bring your feet to the back, find plank. Bring the knees down, the chest and the chin. On top of the toes, press the top of the feet into the mat strongly. Then from here, move forward and up into a little bit of a cobra or a higher cobra. Try to bring the elbows close to your body. Nice, everyone. Tuck the toes downward facing dog. Moving first into your child's pose if you need to. Inhale, left foot goes up. Knee into the chest. Try to go tall here and release the foot in between your hands or as close as possible. Back, knee down. Inhale, look forward, chest forward. Move the weight towards the front foot and bring both feet together at the front of the mat. Release that. Bend the knees slowly. Bring hands together. Open your chest. Move the hips forward. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. We're going to start moving a little bit faster. Inhale, hands up. Hips forward. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, look to the front. Bring your right foot to the back. Knee down. Chest forward. This time, bring the hands into your hips and push the hips forward so you feel the weight a little bit more into the front of the back leg. Release the hands, both feet to the back into plank. Hold just for a breath. Knees down, chest and chin on top of the toes. Inhale, press forward and up. If you want, you can go a little bit higher. Bend the knees, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Right away, right foot goes up. Knee into the chest, release the foot in between your hands. Back, knee down. Hands into the hips, press the hips forward. Feel the extension into the back leg, this time the left one. Release the hands in between in either side of your foot. Strongly press the weight into the front of the foot. Bring both feet together. Bend the knees, hands towards the front and up the chest, open the chest. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Left side, inhale, hands up, chest forward. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, bring your left foot to the back, chest forward. Strongly press the mat away, move into plank. Find your knees and chest and chin down. On top of the toes first, press the top of your feet down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, right foot goes up. Knee into the chest, release the foot in between your hands. Back knee down. This time, hands up, pointing all the way to the ceiling. Or back. Release the hands down. Both feet move together to the front of the mat. Exhale down. Bend the knees, hands towards the front and up. Chest forward or up into the ceiling. Hands in front of your heart, left side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, pull forward and down. Inhale, left foot to the back, knee down. Hands together. Move your hips forward, hands up into the ceiling. Release the hands on either side of your foot. Move back into plank. Find your plank first. Knees, chest and chin. Untie the toes, press the top of your feet down into the mat. Move forward and up. Keep the elbows hugging into the elbows hugging into the chest. Bend the knees, tuck the toes, and we're facing dog. Right away, left foot goes up into the ceiling. Knee into the chest, release the foot in between your hands. Back knee down, hands together, bring them up. Push the hips forward as you open the chest. You start to open the chest. Release the hands on either side of your front foot. Press the weight into the front. Move both feet together. Bend the knees, hands up. Open the chest. Exhale, release the hands in front of your heart. Thank you, monkeys. Release the hands on either side into mountain pose, Asana. Make sure your toes are together, your heels are slightly apart. Recovering a little bit from the movement that we just started. We're going to once again go into another set of sun salutation. This time a sun salutation B. Just to start getting ourselves into the sequence today. So, bend the knees, hands down, measure your hands into the floor, sit into an invisible chair and lift yourself up. Look at your toes, make sure you can see at least your first and second toe. Now engage the belly by bringing the tailbone back. So you eliminate the curve in your spine. This is normally what happens. So try to eliminate that curve. Sit a little bit lower. Sit a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Hands in front of your heart. And extend the legs. Release the hands down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot to the back. Left foot to the back. Find your plank. Choice here, knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. If you're going for chaturanga, what I'm going to ask is you start to move your elbows towards your chest or next to your chest. Go halfway down, untug the toes, and lift your chest up. Otherwise, just keep with the knees, chest and chin. Beautiful, Gaby. Untug the toes, downward facing dog. Nice, mojito. Use whatever you need in between to bring you safely into the down dog. Bring your right foot up, knee into the chest, release the foot in between your hands. Bring the back heel down, so your left foot is slightly kind of in 30 degrees, 45 degrees, looking towards the front of the mat. Bring the hands into the hips first, and then from here lift. Now with the hands into the hips, try to bring your right hip back and your left hip forward. So you're going to help yourself with the hands. Right hand moving back, left hand moving forward. At the same time, start to bring awareness into the back foot. Press into the outside of your back foot. And try to move a little bit deeper. So you get a 90-degree angle into the front leg. If you feel that your hips are really strongly moving forward, bring the hands together and up. You can just interlace your fingers, all but your index finger. Or you can just bring them all together, interlace them all, or just bring them all into a prayer. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands in front of your heart. Release the hands on either side of your foot. Bring the back heel up. Move back first into kind of downward facing dog. Find your plank and choose here. What is your body telling you? Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga? If it's chaturanga, you first move your shoulders forward, bend the elbows, go halfway on top of the toes, move the chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find breath here. Bring your left foot up, knee into the chest, release the foot in between your hands. Back heel down. Once again, look forward, bring your hands into your hips. Inhale, lift yourself slowly. Once again, try to bring your back leg, hip, so in this case, the right hip forward and left hip back. Strongly press into the outside of your back foot. Nice, Gaby. And move a little bit lower so you get a 90-degree angle into the front leg. And you really engage the quads and the hamstrings. Hands together. Bring the hands up. Look in between your hands. But allow the shoulders to release down. You have to have a sensation of moving up, forward, back, and down. It's like you're moving in all directions with this pose. Hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Hands release on either side of your foot. Bring the foot back to downward facing dog first. Move into plank. Choose wisely, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale on top of the toes, move into your cobra, or your upward facing dog. Move back to downward facing dog, either going first through the child's pose or without. And find breath again here. We're going to start moving into the sequence. This is going to be the basis of our sequence. So on the next inhale, we're going to bring our right leg up. Once again, knee to the chest. Release the foot in between your hands. Back heel down. Hands into the hips. Inhale, move up. Bring your hands in front of your face and up. Feel the sensation of moving up, down, forward, and back. Nice. From here, you're going to start moving forward into a 45-degree angle. If the hands up are too much, you're going to bring the hands back. What is important here is the core, more than the arms. Stay here, the legs are going to start burning. Release your left hand down into the floor. Open up into a small twist. So your right hand goes up into the ceiling. Try not to exaggerate the twist by kind of pulling your arm back. Move from your spine or from your hips. Slowly release that hand next to your foot. Bring the back knee down. And we're going to make the last pose for this part of the sequence before we build in. Go up into Vinyasa. Nice. So you're going to have kind of a 90-degree angle into the front leg and a bit of like a 45 to 30-degree angle into the back leg. Hands into the hips. first thing we're going to do is we're going to do as we were doing into the beginning of the sequence. It is just pushing our hips forward and our chest back. Beautiful. Now bring the hands up. Feel the sensation of moving all the spine up, hands in front of your heart, and we're gonna twist. So your left elbow is going to go into your right knee. If you're not supposed to do a lot of twist, what you're going to do is your forearm is going to go into the knee, and you're going to twist slightly from the forearm, not from the hands, but from the forearm. Okay. If your twist is really good, then maybe you can start seeing if you can open. So for now, in the morning, my twist is not really deep. So I'm just going to listen to my body and stay into this prayer pose here. Slowly release, release, release. Hands on either side of your foot. Press the front foot to the back. Find plank first. Choose knees, chest, and chin or Chaturanga Dandasana. Go halfway down or all the way down, knees, chest, and chin. Move into your cobra. Exhale into your downward facing dog. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. So left foot goes up, knee into the chest, and release the foot in between your hands. Nice. Back heel down. Once again, we're going to go for warrior one. From warrior one, I want again to feel the sensation moving up, down, forward, and back. So you're engaging the front, knee forward, the back kind of outside of your foot down. Your hips are moving down, but at the same time, the spine is moving up. There is a movement in all four directions. From here, start moving forward into 45-degree angle. If keeping the hands up is too much, you release the hands back and you focus into the belly. Or you do any modification you need to do. Monkey's hungry. You want to go? No? Okay, stay here for a little bit longer, a little bit longer. Release your right hand down, open your arms into a twist. Once again, try to bring the twist from your legs and your hips more than from your arms. And slowly release the hand down. Bring the back knee down and come into Kapiasana or Anjaneyasana up. For this Anjaneyasana, we're going to have the front leg into 90-degree angle and the back leg into 30. So from here, first thing we're going to do is keep pushing the hips forward. Hands can go up or hands can go into the hips. We're preparing the psoas for the movement that is going to come next. Come up, bring your front foot a little bit closer, trying to make a 90-degree angle with both legs. Hands up, bring the hands into Namaskar position, into a prayer, and we're going to twist towards the left side. So right elbow into the left knee. If you need, you can scoop your belly under. Otherwise, if you cannot really twist, you're going to twist from the forearm. So your kind of half of your forearm is going to go halfway into your knee, and you're going to twist from here. And if your twist is really, really deep, you can perhaps open the arms. Beautiful, monkeys. Beautiful, really nice. Stay here in your twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, bring the hands on either side. Move into down dog first. Move into plank. Knees, chest, and chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep the elbows in any of those cases close to your chest. Move up into upward facing dog or cobra. And move back into downward facing dog, either passing through child's pose first or not. Right leg all over again. So bring your right leg up. We're moving into the third part of the sequence. Release the foot in between your hands. Back heel down, warrior 1. We're going to pass a little bit faster through the first poses. Move forward into a 45-degree angle, hands back or hands forward. We're not going to say that no here. Release your left hand down, twist with your left hand up. Release your hand down, bring the back knee down, hands into the hips or all the way up, push the hips forward. Hands into a prayer, move your front foot a little bit closer to the back. And find your twist. From this twist, if you're going to either stay here with the back knee down or you're going to extend. If you're extending the leg, use hold into the extending leg. And everyone is going to lift into a crescent. So lift the back leg and turn around into a rainbow, opening to warrior 2. Okay, moving. Find your warrior 2. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. So you can open your legs a little bit. Make sure your front leg's into a 45-degree angle. Your back leg is strongly pressing down. The outside of your foot is strongly pressing back. I should try to touch. Yes. Wait to touch my hand. Get into your warrior 2. Nice. Beautiful monkeys. Really nice. Same thing with warrior 2. You're moving forward, back, up, and down. Feel that sensation for the last breath. You're going to extend the front leg, releasing a little bit of tension. Move your front hand back, opening first into a reverse Trikonasana. And now move forward, 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 forward. Release the hand down into Trikonasana. Triangle pose. So you can have a block here. You can have your hand into the floor. And if you need to really put your hand into your chin because there's not a block or something next to you, and you don't have the length to move all the way down, but I'm going to ask you, instead of pushing into the leg, I'm going to try to barely touch the leg, and use your core and the side of your body to keep yourself up here. Now, slowly start to bring your right arm forward. Now you are an archer. The other hand is going to go parallel. And we're going to make a little bit of a hip exercise here. So move up, back into kind of a reverse, up, and forward. Up, back, up, and forward. Up, back, up, and forward. Now try to make it fast. Back, up, forward. Up, 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 back, up, forward. Stare forward into kind of this 45-degree angle. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the front knee, release the hands on either side of your body. Move all the way back into down dog first. Find your plank, knees, chest, and chin, or hands halfway down, or arm halfway down. Open into chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra, down dog. In Gaby's, maybe a rest, yeah? Good. Take a rest, Mojito. Go and have water. So from here, from your downward facing dog, we're going to go into the left side. So left foot goes up, knee into the chest, release the foot in between your hands. Back heel down, warrior one. Make sure your front leg is into a 90-degree angle. Inhale, hands up first, warrior one. Hands forward or to the back, 45-degree angle into your chest. We're not staying here for long. Release your right hand down, left hand up, twisting. From here, both hands down, knee down, hands up or hands into the hip. Press the hips forward, open into Vinyasa, Asana. Lift, bring the front foot a little bit closer, hands in front of your heart into a prayer, and twist. We're not going to stay into the twist too long, but if you can, extend the back leg. From here, we're going to all move into warrior two. So everyone try to lift your back leg up just for a while and then zoom around, circle around, or kind of a rainbow with your arms. Warrior two. So for warrior two, first kind of look at your legs and make sure you have the right length in between your foot. So you can go a little bit closer or a little bit farther away. Strongly press the outside of the back foot into the mat. Energy moving down. And now, move a little bit, the knee move a little bit forward so you come into a 90-degree angle with the front leg and make sure you can see your first and second toe. Now, open your arms and really imagine you're a warrior. This is called warrior two for a reason. Holding here for 3, holding here for 2, holding here for 1. Extend the front leg, front hand looking upward, move back into reverse. And slowly move forward, 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 forward into triangle pose. If you need, bring your back foot a little bit closer. Find the triangle. As I said before, I'd rather have people in triangle pose with a block than pressing into the leg. Because what happens when you kind of bring the hand into the leg is that you overextend the knee. So if you're going to do that, maybe bend your knee a little bit to protect the knee from overextension. Engage the leg or bring the hand to the side or slightly touch. Find your triangle pose here for 3, for 2, 1. Now, both arms are going to go parallel, facing the front. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, move back, lift, move forward. Lift, move back, lift, move forward. Lift, move back, lift, move forward. Lift, move back, lift, forward for 3, lift, back, lift, forward for 2, lift, back, lift, forward for 1, and lift, back, lift, forward, stay here, into the front, for 3, for 2, and 1. Release the hands down. Beautiful, everyone. Find your plank, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Keep the elbows hugging your body, untuck the toes, Move the chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last part of the sequence, we're going to add into what we already have. Right foot up, knee into the chest, release the foot in between your hands. Back heel down, one more time, warrior one. Feel the sensation, up, down, front, back. Hands stay up or move to the back. Find your 45-degree angle here. Hold for 3, for 2, 1. Release your left hand down. Twist from your right arm up. Circle your hand forward next to your foot. Move the back knee down. Hands into the hips or hands up. Copy Asana and Vinyasa here. Hips forward. Now bring your front foot a little bit closer, 90-degree angle on both legs. Hands into prayer, find your twist, or forearm, find your twist. Twists are great to remove kind of small pieces of tension into your body, to wriggle out any kind of toxins that we may have. From your twist, you're going to lift the back leg as we did before, and we're going to rainbow around and find our warrior two. Okay, from your warrior two, once again, same thing. First find that sensation of forward, back, up and down. From here, extend the legs, move back into reverse warrior, forward into a triangle, really quickly. Both arms up, now up all the way up into the ceiling and back. Hands up, hands forward, hands up, hands back, 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 hands up, hands forward, hands up, hands back. Last one, hands up, hands forward, hands up, hands back. Move to the front, 45-degree angle, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release both hands all the way down. And we're going to add here. So bring your right arm in front or next to, on the inside of your right foot. Okay? From here, we're going to circle our left hand in front of our face and up for extended side angle. You can bring the hand up if it's too much for you. This is also a twist, a minor twist, but it is a twist. You're using the right side or the right arm to bring your body slightly into line. Same sensation, strongly press the back foot strongly, or the outside of your back foot strongly down into the mat. Feel the sensation of your arm moving up, the other hand strongly pressing into the mat, but at the same time lifting, and the front knee trying to stay into a 90-degree angle. Slowly release, both hands down, bring your back knee down, and from here, we're going to go again into, a lizard pose, sorry. So slowly start to bring your elbows down, your forearms down, if you can. Otherwise, stay up and start moving in between your hips. If you need, you can bring a blog, a book, anything. You're in your house, so modify as needed. Are you better, Monkito? Yes? You gotta be busy. Right. You're hungry? You're welcome to. Stay in your lizard just for one more breath. Stay down. Inhale, lift. Extend your front foot. Then I'm going to ask you to bring your foot facing up. Yeah, nice. So we're going to go for half Hanumanasana, Ardha Hanumanasana. So strongly press your toes up. Feel the engagement into the back leg. Feel that your buttocks are kind of shooting towards the back, and then move forward and down. Instead of really focusing on bringing your head or your forehead towards your leg, focus on bending your elbows and trying to bring the elbows as close to the mat as possible. Only halfway, Gaby. Nice. You can modify as Gaby is doing. Beautiful. If you feel that you have the space here, you can move a little bit deeper into deeper versions of Hanumanasana. But be careful, so really focus. We're opening our hips a little bit. You're not feeling it today, Gaby, it's okay. So it happens sometimes. For example, Gaby has a really nice, beautiful Hanumanasana, beautiful splits, but sometimes you just don't have it in your body. Yes, you don't. That's okay. So you stay in half Hanumanasana. Move a little bit back, move it up. So what you're really trying to do is keep the hips facing forward as you kind of extend the front leg. A good kind of exercise that I have learned to work into your splits is to bend the front leg. So if you bend a little bit the front knee, and this is something Gaby has been trying to do because her split goes a little bit from the side. If you bend a little bit the front knee, then you are going to engage a little bit more into your hamstrings. So stay here for a little bit longer. That is a persistent ninja turtle. Yeah. Slowly bring your foot really close to your body, and we're going to move right away into pigeon pose. So for pigeon pose, what we're going to do is bend our front knee, bring the front or kind of the lower part of your legs down, but make sure your legs in this, and perhaps going to do this way. Yeah, go this way, like with me. So try to make sure that your knee is a little bit outside of your hips. So it's moving sideways. Tuck your toes initially, so you engage the back leg. Stay up into your Kapotasana for a while. Maybe try to lift the hands. No hands. Woo. Beautiful, everyone. Come on, you can do it. Nice. And slowly move down and forward. That kind of lifting sensation into your Ekapara Raya Kapotasana and your pigeon pose is going to help you to find the lift on the hips that you need for splits, that you need for kind of any pose in which you're required to open the legs, even for example, warrior 1, warrior 2. That is going to really bring engagement into your quad and your psoas. Stay down, release a little bit of the tension. We still have one side to move. Bring the hands back, lift yourself, tuck the toes, find downward facing dog. Your choice here, Vinyasa or no Vinyasa. So if you're going for Vinyasa, move into plank. Knees, chest, and chin, or halfway down. on top the toes. Move the chest up. Nice, monkeys. Really slowly. Downward facing dog on the exhale. And we're ready for left side. Are you ready, Gaby? Last part of the sequence. You do as much as you can and you need and you enjoy. Left foot goes all the way up. Knee to the chest. Release it, put in between your hands. Back heel down. Inhale up, warrior one. Once again, feel the energy going up, forward, down, and back. Slowly move 45-degree angle forward. Gaby shoes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your right hand down. Open your left arm up. Twist. Both arms go into the floor. Back knee down. Hands into the hips or hands up. Under the asana. Feel the extension into your psoas. You're preparing for the split. You know why this pose was here. Hands in front of your heart. Bring the front foot a little bit closer and twist. Find your twist. Maybe this time you can go a lot deeper. Maybe you can go into a bind. If not, it doesn't matter. If you can, maybe extend the back leg. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Everyone lift the back knee up and rainbow around. Rainbow into warrior 2. Nice. Again, sensation of moving forward, back, up, and down. Extend the front leg. Reverse your warrior. Or reverse your Trikonasana in this case. Move forward, 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 forward. Find the Trikonasana. Come on, Gaby, you can do it. Are you? Are you okay? Find the twist into the Trikonasana. Bend the front knee. Place your left hand on the inside of your foot. Swing. Oh, sorry, we forgot something. I'm not going to forget the hip part. Almost forgot it. Sorry. Go up into Trikonasana. Hands 45-degree angle. I was like, something missing here. 45-degree angle. Hands up, hands back. Hands up, hands forward. Hands up, hands back. Hands up, hands forward. Hands up, hands back. Hands up, hands forward. Use the core. And back, hands up, hands forward. Last one. Beautiful. Release all the way down. This side, bend the knee. Left hand on the inside of your left foot. 90-degree angle into your front leg. Open up into extended side angle. You can keep the hand up or rotate or circle your hand forward in front of your face and up. Look at your front hand. Open the chest. Find a twist that leads into this pose. And hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Release and move into your lizard pose. You can keep the knee up or the knee down.
I don't want to do that.
You want to do what?
I want to press the button.
You want to press the button?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Monquito. My fault. Elbows down, forearms down. How is your hips? How are your hips doing, Gabita? Good? Nice. Gaby has really beautiful mobile hips. This is a pose that she enjoys, yeah? Nice. So if this is a pose you enjoy it. If it's not, well, just try to find your depth and just stay there without going too much. Again, remember, everything is about sensation, not pain. There is a fine line between both. Yeah? Yeah, it is. Slowly go up. Extend the front leg. Toes really start to point up. Stretch, like really engage your toes. Your toes are facing up. Tuck your back toes. Gaby is going to need a block. If you need a block or book, get it. From here, start moving your buttocks back. So imagine you're like moving your buttocks up. You're shooting something from your buttocks to the back. That's the way my teacher used to shoot arrows from your buttocks. So shoot arrows up from your buttocks and move forward. Don't focus that much on bringing the forehead into the chin, but kind of bringing your forearms down. And breathe. Feel the extension into the hamstrings. And only if you feel you need, and there is a good why about why you're going into your split, move forward. Extend the legs. Try to keep the front leg bent. Ooh, nice, Gaby. You can place a block like Gaby's doing.
And I'm not stable.
So you're stable, nice, yeah. Keep the back toes tucked.
That's why I need the block. The block.
Yeah.
The top.
So Gaby is practicing better into her split. She needs the block, that's good. Nice, use me, nice. Stay here, feel the sensation into the psoas and the hamstring. The whole class was a preparation for that. Psoas and hamstring. One more breath here. On the exhale, bring your leg towards your hips. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bring the foot and the floor and kind of the chin down. Make sure your leg is kind of 45-degree angle looking to the side. Strongly press the foot down into the mat. And stay up first. Maybe go out of hands. Come on. Your knee and maybe out to the side. No. No, don't move everything. Just move the hips. That nice. Better. Without hands. Without hands. Maybe one side is easier. This side is just so easy for me. The other one was painful. No hands for 3, no hands for 2, no hands for 1. Release. And down. So for pigeon pose, this is a pose I really hated all of my life. I don't know. It was horrible, painful. But I started to enjoy it a little bit. So you can find that with other poses. You can find poses that are like really difficult for you. In those poses in which you find difficulty, you find that sweet point where you feel effort and you're not feeling like your head is going to explode with so much sensation. And release. Two more breaths here. Slowly bring your hands closer to your hips. Move back into downward facing dog. For last vinyasa or last downward facing dog. Your choice is stay in downward facing dog if that's what you need. Or if it's your last vinyasa, maybe try to do a chaturanga by bringing your elbows halfway on top of the toes. Keep smiling, inhale, open your chest. Bring the knees down, move back into child's pose. Child's pose, Gaby's favorite pose. Yeah.
And also butterfly.
A butterfly is also good. Find your breath again here.
We're almost finished with the class. We're going to get a little bit of engagement into your core for about a minute and a half. And release. And a nice Shavasana.
So inhale, start to lift. Come into hands and knees. A good way to move into your sitting position is by crossing your legs in the back and then just sitting. Yay! So what we're going to do is we're going to go for Navasana or the Navasanas. This is one of Gaby's kind of less favorite poses in her Taekwondo class, huh?
What is it?
Both, half both. Both, half both. Inhale, yeah. And we're just going to do that. So we're going to do that for only 20 times. Only 20 times. And I'm saying only 20 times because it sounds better than if you say 20 times. And we're going to kill each other. So, for example, I used to have kind of a little bit of an issue with my hips into the back. If that's your case, that's going to go for you. But first I'm going to explain. You can put a blanket or a towel kind of used behind your hips. So when you go into Ardha Navasana, you have some protection here for your hip bones. Okay? Ready, Gaby? 20 only. Nothing. That's nothing. So move into your Navasana, your boat pose. This Navasana you can do with the hands behind your knees all the time. Or you can just lift. The level of effort is your choice. Okay? So, legs extended, legs bended, hands in, hands out. First, inhale, exhale, halfway. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. 6. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. 7. You can use the knees. Exhale, halfway. 8. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. Only 9. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway down. 7. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. 6. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. No, 6 now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 4. Almost. Back. 3. Inhale, lift. 2. Inhale, lift. Got it. 1. Inhale, lift. Hug the knees into your chest. Hug the knees into your chest. Feels nice into the core. And we're going to kind of or kind of enjoy a little bit of flexibility by moving into the chest because we have done a lot into the front body. So find your way into your mat. You want to go here? No? Which mat do you want? No? Anyway, find your belly buttons down. That one is nicer and cushier. Cushier.
So you take it.
Belly button down, forehead down, into the mat. Bring your hands outside your mat at the same line as your shoulders. On the inhale, you're going to lift and then move like you were making circles or you were kind of doing a chocolate or a cake. And change the circles the other side. And release. Move the hands a little bit closer. The hands are still in line with your shoulders. Elbows pointing up. Inhale, lift, and again, stir your chocolate or your cake. Keep making circles, circles. Come on, circles. Circles, 5, 4, 3, 2, One, release down. Last one. Hands closer, almost underneath your shoulders. Elbows up. Now try to hug the elbows towards your shoulder blades, towards your back. Inhale, lift. And then again, make circles. This time they will have to be really small circles. Try to stay into the tip of your fingers for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Try to go higher, and 1. Hands underneath your head. Unwind. And slowly start turning your body so you face up. So for the next 2 poses, there is a couple of choices. Choice 1 is just to lift your legs, bring a block underneath. Choice 2 is moving to plow and shoulder stand. By moving your hips back, hands into your lower back, and bring legs up. Option 3 is to work in any kind of inversion that you have. And for inversions, kind of the thing I normally caution people to is if you have high blood pressure, you have glaucoma, you have like you're pregnant, or you're in your moon, if you're there, it's better not to do it. It brings kind of a downward sensation, but it's really personal. It depends a lot into your body. So find an inversion that works for you. If you have a wall, your wall is your best friend. Or if you have a partner, your partner can be there to do your inversion with you. You want to do inversion? Whatever you want.
Headstand.
You want headstand?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. That's too hard for you.
Okay.
Hi, Gwen.
Hi.
So Gaby is going to work into her headstand. Beautiful monkeys. Try to bring the legs up, engage the core. Nice. Buttocks. Now feel more weight into the forearms. Nice. You see? Lift. Beautiful monkeys. That's it. Enjoy the last breaths of your inversion. And here. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the knees towards your chest. Release. Everyone start to move down into the mat, facing up or facing down. If you're doing headstand or handstand or forearm stand, just move first into child's pose before lifting. And inhale, find your way into a sitting position first. So before we move into the Kriya Yoga that I want to do, to the kind of long Shavasana that I want to do today, we're going to do a little bit of pranayama. So find your sitting position. And we're going to do Nadi Chotna, or forgot the name in English. So it's kind of interchanging nose breath, how do you say this? Nostril breath. I was like, what is the name? Been doing too much yoga in Spanish and in Portuguese, and I'm like completely confused. So for that, we're going to bring our left hand into our knee and bring your index and thumb together. Now in your right hand, you're going to bring your index and middle finger towards the center of your hand. Your thumb is going to go into the right nostril. Your other 2 fingers, the pinky toe and the ring finger, are going to go on the left. Try to keep them all the time touching the nostril. We're going to start closing the right nostril and inhale. into the left nostril. Tap and hold. Exhale, left nostril. Inhale, same nostril. Close. Exhale, left nostril. Inhale, left nostril. Close. Exhale, right nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Close. Exhale, left nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Close. Exhale, left nostril, right nostril. Inhale, same nostril. Close. Exhale, left nostril. Last cycle. Inhale, same nostril. Close. Exhale, left, right nostril. Inhale, same nostril. Close. Exhale deeply, left nostril. Release the hands. Try to take all the breath out. Inhale, deep breath. Go high into your inhale. Hold, bring your hands, close your hips. Hold, bring your chin into your chest. Activating Mula Bandha and Jalandhar Bandha. Just hold here into your inhale. On the exhale, release the hands into the mat. And exhale through your mouth. We're going to repeat these 3 times. Inhale. Really high. Try to inhale a little bit more. Bring the hands, close your hips. Strongly press the hands down, elbows towards your body, chin towards your chest. Activate your core, your navel point. Exhale, release, hands forward through the mouth. Inhale. Really high. Stay really high. Chin into the chest. Feel an upward sensation into your navel point. Exhale, release. And now we can make our way into Shavasana. So once again, I'm going to do a small meditation, guided meditation as we go into Shavasana. You can lay down. This is Gaby's favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she was small, she used to like come in Shavasana at the end of the class, do the headstand, do breathing, and then fall asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, find your
Butterfly.
and butterfly. So release your body down. Release your hands on either side, hands facing up. Your feet open as wide as the mat if you want. And today we're going to do a meditation into the third eye. So you're going to imagine a red point of light into the space in between your eyebrows and your third eye. Keep imagining that kind of red point of light there. And feel that all inhale is moving into that red point and out of that red point. We're going to do a nidra that is based on bringing energy from your third eye and out. So starting on our next inhale, we're going to bring that red energy through the middle point in between your eyebrows. And direct that energy entering your body all the way into the legs, your feet, your toes, your hips. Hold for a second. On the exhale, release up and out. Inhale again. Deep inhale, bring red energy all the way into the legs, feet, knees, quads. Exhale, release out. Inhale again, red energy going all the way into your legs, your feet, your knees, your quads, your hamstrings. Exhale, release. Inhale. Once again, red energy all the way into the legs. This time, try to bring it also to the sides of the legs. Try to become conscious of the sides of the legs. Your IT band. Exhale, release. Last breath of red energy all the way into the legs. Feel the legs getting energized here. Exhale, release. Now that energy is going to become a little bit lighter, so it goes into an orange. Once again, inhale. That orange energy into the hips, your navel point, your reproductive organs, the space underneath your belly button. Exhale, energy out. Once again, inhale, energy in. Breathe that energy into the hips. Exhale out. Inhale, orange energy all the way into your hips. Feel like the sun is going all the way around the hip section, your pelvic floor, your buttocks. Exhale, release. Inhale once again, orange energy all the way into the hips, the buttocks. The space underneath your belly button. Exhale, release down. Last one. Inhale. Nice, beautiful orange energy into your hips, your buttocks, your pubic bone, the space underneath your belly button, and release. We're going to make that energy even lighter, going into yellow. Inhale, bring that yellow energy into the belly button and the space up the belly button, the diaphragm, the space in between the belly button and diaphragm, the solar plexus. Exhale, release. Inhale again, warm up your core. Remember that Navasana or the Navasana that we did, release any tension from there. 2 more. Inhale. Really nice yellow positive energy there. Exhale, release. Last one, really, really deep. Move that energy around your solar plexus, your lower back, Strongly press the lower back into the mat. Exhale, release. Energy goes a little bit deeper and lighter. At the same time, a little bit darker. So we go into a very beautiful green into our lungs, our diaphragm, our hands, arms, shoulders. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring really nice, beautiful green energy into the chest area, your shoulder blades. Release any tension into your arms, into your hands, into your fingers. Exhale, release. Last time. Feel all the upper side of your chest with green energy and release. Moving into blue, beautiful blue energy into your throat. Clean any kind of dust that is in your throat. Exhale, release. Inhale again, deep blue energy into your neck. Exhale, release. Inhale once again, deep blue energy into your neck and the back of your neck. And release. Last one. Deep blue energy into your neck and release. Feel your throat clean. We're bringing our energy into the top of the head and your third eye. That energy is going to be between violet and white. Inhale. Nice violet energy into your third eye. And exhale, release. One more time. And release. Last one. Try to shower your brain with that nice white, purple energy. Exhale, release. Stay in your Shavasana. Just notice any difference in your body. Feel all the energy going around. And slowly start to bring movement into your toes, your feet, your ankles, your chins, your knees, your quads, your hips, your belly, your upper chest and shoulders, your arms and hands and fingers, your neck, maybe moving side to side. Now move up and down your head. Really slowly start moving towards your left side or right side, whatever your favorite side is. Find a nice cuddle. Imagine you're cuddling with somebody in choosing and using the arm that is on top, start making your way into a sitting position once again. Try to keep the eyes closed if that's possible. Try to feel all the energy going around your body, really feeling active. Bring hands into a prayer in front of your heart. And move them up into your third eye where we work on our nidra. Dedicate these to someone who's far away or you haven't seen in a while. Dedicate your thoughts, the clarity of your mind, the feeling of comfort. Bring the hands in front of your mouth. Dedicate your words to somebody you want to speak with today. Bring your hands in front of your heart. And dedicate this part of your body and that feeling of openness. Somebody you really want to hug and hold. And release all the way down.
Namaste, everyone.
Thank you for coming to the class. I think it's recorded, so we'll find a way to put it into YouTube, or Gaby is going to find a way of putting it into YouTube because she's the IT genius in the family.
I am.
Oh, you are.
During Shavasana, Grace's cat was also meditating with us. Did
Oh,
anybody-
right.
Was she?
Your cat's face was right in the camera.
Shavasana, like, used to come and like purr into my chest, and I was like, and yes, we were watching a Netflix series that says that it's like purring is like one of the best things you could do.
Purring.
Yeah, we can train her to do that. She's been very, very engaged in today's session.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
See you, everyone.
Lina, thanks a lot. I miss you so much.
Thanks so much, Lena. I was sweating. Oh my God, I was
Yeah, I
sweating.
slept so badly.
Get a shower, or go to sleep, or go for a nice breakfast.
Well, I actually slept during Shavasana for a minute, so wow.
Oh, good.
Thank you so much, Lina. Thanks, Gaby.
Bye, everyone. Have a beautiful weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, everyone.